Hey, Shalom, Shalom, and Salaf. So by giving no praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash, that belongs to the apostles of great Millstone, and honor to brothers doing the work of the Most High in truth and in sincerity. Yahweh, that's the real name of whom the world ignorantly calls God, Jehovah Yahweh. His real name is Yahweh, and his son's true name is Yahweh Shai. This one is titled, again, with a big question mark. Look, the amount of times over the last however long, right, you weren't having major internet outages like this at this frequency, to the point where it's like, why now of all times, right, when we can see that actually this whole this whole system is getting ready to implode on itself. Why is it there is yet another major worldwide outage of let's be real, critical infrastructure, right? I remember one of the arguments sending me a text message, old school style, right? Not via WhatsApp, and it was taking long to deliver. And I just realized, I was thinking, not proof or no proof or anything. I was just thinking, like, right, the network probably, as in, the regular cellular network probably hasn't had that much traffic on it as it is having right now. So, WhatsApp, that is major infrastructure. Facebook, because these are mediums of, transporting information, across, right? So once again, the question is why and why now, right? What exactly is going on? And what doesn't help is, in within the last 24 hours. So this is what this is. Today is, what would you call it? What's today? Today is Monday, the 4th of October, right? 9:30, right? And you're seeing this 17 hours ago, so less than 24 hours ago, this happens. Facebook, whistleblower, right? Basically, tearing our societies apart. So, they trying to send a message being like, look, you can't live without us. you know, um, but we ultimately know what this is, right? We ultimately know that this ultimately ends in one thing and one thing only, and that is the famine of this word, right? Because the Lord put the spirit on, these people out here, to basically put together the internet, right? So that this word could be preached, throughout the entire globe. This is Matthew 24:14, right? It says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come, right? So this truth had to be preached globally, right? And, as was covering it in the camp, right, this was so that no one could say, hey, look, I didn't hear, right? Everyone's heard at this point. Why? Because the Lord put the spirit once again on these, on these different individuals to put this internet together. This is Psalm 19 from the top. It says, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. Right? And how is this possible? Right? It's possible by way of the internet. Right? We've got some precepts that we can come back to that. It says there is no speech, no language where their voice is not heard. One, because you have brothers from all over the world, speaking, these different languages, right? Doing videos in these different languages. But also, you can also look at it, I personally look at it from the fact that you now have, all of this automatic transcription, so that's speech to text, right? Automated, right? And, yeah, you may not speak the language, someone from, Azerbaijan might be like, I want to know what is being said. Which, to be fair, it's a bad example because I believe in Azerbaijan, Azeri, they speak Turkish, and we have a brother, in the camp who makes videos in Turkish. But let's say, in what you call what's the language of India, man? Of name escapes me, off the top of my head right now. But let's say you speak one of the the languages over there from the land of India, right? The land of Elam, right? And you're intrigued. You can only understand a few words that you put the automatic captions there if they're available. You put them in the translator, right? And then you're able to understand, be able to see, oh, this is what this is being said here, right? What's the language that country now? Hindi, that's it. One of them, one of the languages is Hindi, and I believe Punjab as well is another one. But Punjab, yeah, Punjab, I believe that's a language as well, right? It says their line is gone out through all the earth, right, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun, which is a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoiceth as a strong man to run a race. All right, so let's see what other precepts we have here. This is it's Romans 10:18. It says, but I say, have you not heard? Yes, verily their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world. Right, once again, by way of this internet, right? This internet has been conduit to basically allow this truth to be, spoken of globally, right? Let's see what it says in Second Ezra 6:20, right? It says, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The book shall be opened before the firmament. The firmament goes into heavens, the full or arch of the sky, heaven, stars twinkled in the firmament, right? It says, and they shall see together, right? And the modern day books are these epistles, if you will, right? These videos are, starting from the apostles on down, that that get done, right? They basically are open for all the world to see, right? But for how much longer? That's the question, right? Isaiah 55 speaks about, seeking the Lord while he may be found, right? Isaiah 55:6, right? Because once again, Amos 8:11, behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. Now, you are eventually going to have a famine of bread and water, right, of food and whatever, what have you. But right, the what is being spoken of in this scripture is right now you can get you can switch on YouTube, right, and get the understanding. But as time goes on, guess what? More and more we're speaking in code because we speak normally. Guess what? These videos will get taken down. So in fact, the door's already closing because if we say MOTB, right, if you don't know what that means, you don't know what that means. That's on you, right? Hey, we might even say the thing, and you better know what the thing means, right? And even as one thing I was meditating on as well is sort of like in the apostle Tahar in this week's live session, basically, he was saying, I forgot whether, but it's one of them ones to do with the current pestilence. He was saying it in Spanish, and I was thinking because these AIs that do, the what do you call it, uh that do the automatic checking, right? More than likely they're probably great at English but terrible at other languages. So you may even have it where you get a situation where the video's on other languages but you can't get it in English anymore, right? But the doors are closing, so get it while you still can, right? Because once again, right, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, all gone out. And let's say it was a natural accident. Let's say it was a natural accident, right? But guess what? This is the Lord saying, look, man, this isn't, regardless of how it was set up, whether it was doing a thing, where it was an accident, whatever, however, this is the Lord saying, look, man, this medium, i.e., this internet, look, man, it ain't gonna be here for all that much longer, right? So, hey, those of you on the fence, get it whilst it's still hot, right? So, to the next time we say shalom.